Hi, welcome to this community. My name's Sophia. Welcome back. So, Neptune is in Pisces, which is all about the imagination and intuition. So I thought I'll kind of lead off this collective reading on that. But the energy I'm picking up is that those, the transits, whatever's, I don't really study astrology. They kind of tell me what's going on, which links into astrology. But the transits that's happening is to trying to force, because it's a universal force humanity to get on track with their intuition, go for their wishes and desires. There's ending old patterns here. It's what I'm picking up. I think the aftermath, I don't know, the shadow effect of Capricorn was is retrograde as well, meaning that's about control. So it's a kind of a pulling at what I'm getting. Oh gosh, how do I explain that? There's an ebb and flow. That's the word. It's kind of like a reverse, kind of like that you're releasing control of, this is your person, releasing control of the Capricorn energy of structures, law, restrictions, stuff like that, controlling situations, which is then flowing onto you to have control over the situation, because it's kind of like with your person, for example, you've been more at ease, but it's not progressing forward. So this ebb and flow is flipping, which is, I say this about my channeled message in my, it's on my website in the store, it's a tenner of actuality of your journey of, I don't know, humanity, let's just call it. I call it 5D channeled message of what's happening with the reverse of the polarities of this planet with the masculine and feminines. So that this transition is because your person generally blocks their intuition and is in that dreamy Pisces imagination state. So it's kind of saying, oi, oi, waking your person up to say, stop with the imagination and, get into the real world. You can dream and have intuition, but not overly thinking what you're doing can stay. And for that to happen, you have to pull back. I hope that makes sense. When you get those messages, you know what it is, but then to relay it, because there's no words upstairs. So, so there's you, for example, pulling back, which is pushing your person forward, which I said there's this push and pull kind of a situation that's going on. So you're pulling back, you're controlling, you're having that element of control and taking back control of your life, because what was working wasn't so much working before. So you're putting the focus back on you, where before your person was putting the focus on them and having this and this. It's making you both. This frequency in general is about love, making you both go for your loves, which actually aligns with you. Because you think, oh, if I'm over here focusing on mission, say you're just doing, tarot, well, collaborating, changing planet Earth, blah, blah, blah. How is that getting my person? I must put some energy into that. Not necessarily. If you love yourself and you focus on your love, especially as a twin flame Lightworker Starseed, you generally have a match, match, twin flame match. So it will align that love frequency to come towards you. That's what's happening now. So let's see what the cards say. If you're new, check out my playlist. Oh, I have to sort out my playlist. But please check it out. I've deleted some videos, still more to delete, because of the old twin flame way is changed. Okay. 10 of Wands, the Lovers, 4 of Wands. Sorry if you can hear the children outside. I love seeing them walking past. It's nice that they go. I don't know where they're going anyway. It's normally you can find in school, but when you're seeing them walking on street with a group, I like that. I'm like, oh, at least they're getting out of that institution, which institution means prison. Hence, I created the Galactic School. Should be released again soon, so watch out for that. If you're new, go check it out. I've got some of the services on there. I'll release a video maybe at the weekend. Anyway, 10 of Wands, the Lovers, it's getting you onto your path. So the oppression is, yeah, this is because of this card, my card, he's holding 8 wands and the 2 wands are here. The two wands here is getting you onto your path, 1111, right, which is this one. So upstairs, 8 of Wands is the Cupid love arrows upstairs, and this is Sagittarius as well. So I don't know, Sagittarius. There's something with Sagittarius with the astrology. I don't know, but this is about yeah, feel it really. And I said this in a Sagittarius reading. Those Cupid love arrows are shooting down on your person to make him feel you, really feel you. That will get him onto the new path to jump into the unknown, because can you see the footwork here of the Fool? 1 foot on earthly plane, 1 foot in the air. This means, you know, jumping in on, you're on planet Earth, but you have to learn about all the alchemical elements to manifest. That's why we're here. People say, why are we on this world? Well, we're here to experience. This is the experience planet. The physical is so we experience. And all realms, other realms of reality, there's no physicality. That's why this physical plane is being taken over, because of that physical experience. It's very unique. So this is like, yeah, the universe is a tower for your person, they're saying. It's kind of like forcing them to make change. Stuck in the 10 of Wands burden, stuck in this rooted belief system, hiding who they really are. Because most twin flames think their person, they don't understand the concept. They're like, look, I'm really successful, you know, I'm far better than his or her bum scum, alcoholic ex who cheated on him 1,000,000 times. How is it all his family know about that person, but they don't talk about me? That's like me saying, I'll give an example. I say Brad Pitt, but not really into Brad Pitt, but I don't watch, you know, I don't know fame. You know, I'm old school. Morgan Freeman, Brad Pitt, Sylvester Stallone, Clint Eastwood, that's old school, right? But that's like Clint Eastwood, I know he's a million years old. Brad Pitt's not, but anyway, saying, oh, let me date you, Sophia. Now I'm all right. But when I was working as a cashier or cleaner, I'll be like, what's the catch? There's no way I'm going to be telling my family about you, Mr. Brad, because you're going to dump my ass. You must be just wanting to experience dating a cleaner, wanting to experience going back to poor life, wanting to experience dating a black woman, for example. You know, so they don't tell the family about you because they feel you're out of their league. They're punching too high. You think that you would do that, but masculines are a bit different. They want to be the main one, you see, because you're the main one. Because, I'm just picking up that. So that's why your person doesn't really necessarily introduce, because they're scared. This is other people, definitely other people. No, you idiot. I told you that she weren't going to stay with you long enough. Where are you going thinking she's going to date you? You know, she's way out of your league. They don't come towards you. That's part of it. The others is belief systems, and like I said, listening to other people is here. It's because it's 10 of Wands. It's a lot of burdens from other people's influence. I don't really have a lot of burdens in life. I get and when I do, upstairs, you know, I don't listen to people on this earthly plane, because most of them don't follow the intuition, and that's what it's doing. It's opening up the intuition, the transits now, instead, because of most people dreamy about their thing and just talk. I want to do this, I want to do that, I want to do this. Well, that's why I restricted mission to Pacifics, so that if you get into mission, I know you're serious. Before, it was anyone can come into mission, anyone can come, and all the people were in and out, not taking it serious. So I put restrictions, and this is like your person. It's like, if I want something that is amazing as this person next to the lovers, this is you, I've got to jump into the unknown. If you want to be, say you're a cleaner, you want to be a singer or a Hollywood actress, you have to jump into the unknown. Keep doing what you're doing, you keep getting what you're getting. That's the 10 of Wands to the lovers. This is about, and like I said, with the transits, I said there's this ebb and flow. This is the black and the white, sorting out the masculine and the feminine, right, of this. And obviously divinely guided, hands from above, Cupid love arrows, rah, rah, rah. This is what the universe is doing to, and I said that, look, can you see Mr. Matey there? He's holding the cup to make him feel you. Because they do, but it's like 10 of, I said it, and that's the Sagittarius energy. I don't know what Sag is happening. Andrea Carter might know. But like I said, 10 of Wands. Wands is Sagittarius. Can you see here, right? Feeling that from the Cupid 8 of Wands, and see he's holding it, right, all around his body. The center focus is the heart, the 8 Wands. And I said the Cupid love arrows down, look, pointing on Mr. Man, right? The twins, Gemini, the twins. This is making your person really feel you. So he has no choice. It's kind of like, I've got about the push and the pull in my playlist. Making them feel it now so that they jump in and take action. When I met my person, I hated it. I kept thinking about him. I've never experienced that before. And each twin flame has a different kind of an experience. I hated it so much. That's how come I started my programs for myself. I couldn't find anyone. And the one who I did find, there was way too much money. Way too much money. I was like, I ain't going to pay for that for someone else. I just wanted to get rid of the thinking about him. But when I started going deeper, as you do, you know, but that's what they're making him do, is like, listen, this isn't something you can just, you know, it's way bigger than what you think. They're treating it for, oh, I've only got a negative example. Let me see if a good example. All right, I'll give the negative example, but it's not a negative. It's, say you get a parking ticket and you go to court for a parking ticket. It's just a parking ticket. But this is more like, no, you're going to lose your home. You're going to be your possession of your home. This is bigger. He's just, it's just a parking ticket. It's unfortunate. Just see, you know, I can just get rid of it. And they're like, no, this is something you need to deal with. So they're shooting all these love arrows at your person here, so that it gets you both onto the right path. This is, and I said this, you know, one's no colour. I put about that on my website last night. I put up about, you know, I'm definitely about all this. This is just the body. We are here to experience. If I choose to be, I think this is Asian, right? Asian. I choose to be a black woman on this earthly plane. Now, at this moment in time, the perception is I'm straight because I'm with a guy. But if I meet a woman, I don't know, and I might fall in love with a woman. So this identity, even calling them non-identity, is once again is a underlying control from the elite secret society, because there is no identity. What race are you? I'm just the human race. That's it. My race is an Indian, white, black, because of, look, am I black? I'm not black. This is black. Right? That's black. This is me. Right? Are you white? You're not white. You're not like that colour. Right? It's stupidness. This is to do with getting you on the right path so you understand why you're here. This is connected of why you're as a light worker and experiencing this earthly plane. Like I say, that's why I'm massive, and I think that's why they chose me, because I don't look at colour. I don't look age. I said to her, make her got grey hair, so you can tell that one's older. It's normally about 10-year age gaps in twin flames, not always, but generally that's because they used to have like every 10 years they spit out a bunch of twin flames. So you're aligned with one that's older, you know, in that 10-year gap. That's why it is. I think I talk about that in the twin flame program, if you know, get that. But this is about yeah, really understanding, because I remember when I was younger, I was like, what's the point of us being here? And people used to say, why are you here? Why are we here? And the answers I didn't really resonate with. But when you understand that this is the only planet that you actually experience the physicality, then it makes sense. It absolutely makes sense. And that's what your path is, to say, for example, I'm writing another because I'm actually I got toothache and I'm not very well at the moment, so I'm recording, and then I'm lying in bed chilling. So I'm writing up a audio for mission program. It's connected with the wealth program, and it's about the imagination again. So it's about like how you can override things, because this physical world isn't real. And I know this isn't, you might think this isn't connected with your person. This is absolutely connected with your person, because most people just say this is about unconditional love. This is about loving yourself. That's what other twin flames, and you know, they really go into the nitty gritties of, you know, getting to love yourself and all this kind of thing. And it's like, but we're here more than that. A soulmate can do that. We're here to teach people about how to manifest, and about this physical world isn't real. You have to go into your imagination as well. You're missing out the main steps. Most people on the earthly plane, like the Fool here, right, 1 foot on the earthly plane, right, we're already on planet Earth, and the air is swords. Swords is thoughts. Thought form is an energetic frequency. You can't see it, right? Then there's emotions, energy, emotions, energetic frequency. Then fire, ether, energetic frequency. Hence, energy is important to know, which you don't need to know quantum physics like me, but you need to know the basics, which I'll put in a program. This is about how you manifest your love and getting you on the right path. And you do that by understanding this experience plane. The physicality is only for you to experience it. You think about what you want. That's all thoughts are for. Okay, I think I want a donut and a sausage roll. And then you take action with wands, because wands are action, wisdom with action, to then go and get the sausage. People just think, I just want a sausage roll, I want to have a load of money. But do you actually put a plan in place? That's the money program. You know, you should invest in that. People on the subscription list have it on the payment scheme. I'm writing up that description a bit better today, hopefully. Anyway, this is about why you really are here. I think I said this yesterday, did I? I'm doing so many videos, I get confused. The star. You are the star. You are a star seed. Lightworkers, star seeds. We are from the stars, right? And all we have is like, we're all star seeds. Some people like to call it light workers or the chosen ones. But then you have like several planets 5D is known for the 5D is the twin flame contract. Then you have Andromeda, then you have Palladians, then you have Rainbow Children. They're all from different other, incarnated elementals. They're all kind of like different solar systems and planets, but they're the same bunch of people. Twin flames has the heightened connection, but have most of the, for the different polarities of this planet. That's why we suffer the most sexual abuse, abandonment, etc., to align with the polarity which is in place on this planet. You must understand this. This is far more. The good news about this, oh my God, Sophia, you're going really deep, is that this proves how fucking important you are. You're not just here to say, yeah, love yourself, go back to when you was beaten as a child and, get over it. This is what you're here to explain what I'm saying here and teach others the same as well. You don't hold it all back for yourself. You teach others as well. So the star is about that, going back to when you was born, right? See? And this is about emotions. Your person watches you and learns from you. What angle can I do that? That's him here, the bird. Why birds? And that is connected with twin flames, light workers, because obviously they fly in the sky. Feathers and all that. I don't know much about numeral numbers. Can't pronounce that word. But, I know 1111 is path. It's the only number you would probably hear me say is 1111. Or whatever people say 333, 222. I'm like, yeah, you get complicated. I just stick to that. This is about waking you up to why you're here. I don't know what else to say. Most people have love, but what most people want is ingrained in them as the love frequency of this planet, because this planet is for you to experience your love. It's not to experience your negative. There is a polarity of negative and positive, but you can have more positive as most have more negative. You can have 99% more positive, right? But this is about you understanding that you're here on this planet to experience your love. That's why you have that love match. But your love match is the opposite. So you learn how to get your person by releasing the ego and all these burdens of expectation, other people, beliefs, traditions. Then you can teach the others of how you've done it, because your version is so vast from such an extreme of negative, so that you can say to anyone, you have a broad range of such negative and such a heightened connection, and you have that as a twin flame light worker to say to people, so you can help as many as possible. If it was just like, oh, well, I'm just saying just, but say you was beaten once in a relationship and you had a soulmate connection, you couldn't help as many people, and you're here as an alien, as Starseed, to change planet Earth. That's why you have such a vast connection, so extreme, so opposite, color, age gap, distance, money, so opposite, so that you master all these burdens so you can help planet Earth. The maximum. That's why collaboration, YouTube is, someone out in their local town with a crystal shop or a Reiki or doing acupuncture is wasting their gift as a starseed. Who are they really helping? People say, oh, it's just the one you help. No, that's just at the beginning, matey. When I started this, one person asked to book me. I knew I was on track because I never picked up cards before. But then you get over that and then you realise you're supposed to help many. This is waking you up to get into your masculine and do what you're supposed to do. I'm going to do my image reading soon. I'm not ready yet to release it. When I'm ready, I'll let you all know, because I'm getting emails about it. I'll let you know. I'm still kind of resting up. Page of Swords to underneath this. This is about, what's this about? This goes like that. It's to that as well. Yeah. Page of Swords is about you waking up to cut out people who make you feel left out in the cold, who stop you rising. I don't know what else to say. It's like, hold on, you're not getting past me. I'm going to these mountains, which is the hermit, to have people want to keep you small. And I say that in my ebook. Please reread my ebook if you've got it, or buy it in the Twin Flame program. It comes in the Starseed program as well, Starseed Lightworker. This is about you understanding that if you are a cleaner, let's say, and I've been a cleaner, I love cleaning, and you go into your family, you say, right, I'm going to be a light worker and do tarot cards and do image readings and collect with a galactic school and other light workers and twin flames and start speaking foreign to them when they know you as a cleaner, right? They're like, what are you on about? You shouldn't do that. That's such a change. You're such a good cleaner. Or, you know, you shouldn't, you know, don't go to something. There's no money in it or whatever. That people keep you small because they don't want to see you. Well, there's more in my book, but I'll give you the main two reasons. Is because they don't want to lose you, because they think you're going off on your own thing, and they love to go out Friday with drinks or phone you with their negativity or shitty weather, the virus, whatever, right? And the other reason is if you go and make it, it proves to them that they then look stupid, like, well, why can't they do it? And they're too lazy to do it themselves. Most people that come in and out of mission is got a lazy mentality. I used to, for months, give my programs for people for free and make money, and they made money of it. Then I was like, okay, it works. Now I'm going to charge you, right? I think pretty much everyone who I charged left. I don't know if the ones that are in here now was here when I was doing it for free. I apologize if you're listening and you were, but pretty much most of them left. Now, how's that connected with laziness? Because they were too lazy to work harder to pay me. They prefer to not sell my programs, blame me, right? But was happy to do it for free. Oh, these programs are amazing. They really work and all that. Soon as I said, no, now charge for them. The law of reciprocity, give and take. Now, I gave you chance. There are the programs, no, actually, they never slag off the programs. They only slag off me. My programs work because they're too lazy to work harder. And I will say that about Keisha, who was in this community. She was here for a while, but she had learning difficulties. So I gave her baby steps to get successful. As soon as I said, now I have to charge you. It's not fair. I'm charging other people. I have to charge you. She paid me twice and she fucked off. Oh, I'm coming out of the community. I'm like, because she was too lazy to work harder to pay me. Perfectly fine to take, right? This is what you are here to show people. Stop working, right? 10 of wands at the shit that don't work for you. You put in a lot of hard work and effort, right, as a starseed. My programs are for Starseeds, Lightworkers, Twin Flames. But they're for everyone. They're even for soulmates. I just take out the Twin Flamey Starseed stuff because they still work for everyone. They're created for humanity. That's what it is. So this is about, I'm not saying that because you're a light worker, it's going to be easier. It's not easier. But it doesn't mean you just buy some cards and sell them on the internet. It's changing that. And that's what I'm teaching in Mission now, about entrepreneurship as a light worker. Because most people think, oh, I'll get guidance from upstairs. That's enough. It's not enough. It's not enough. This is a massive teaching you of waking you up about masculine, which is building the masculines are the foundations. The women, the feminine, are the nurturers. This is waking up the masculines. The judgment is waking up the masculines within both the masculine and the feminine. that means you have to stand up and cut people out who are keeping you small. Hence, when Keisha said she's leaving, I didn't even reply. I'm like, if she can even see that I've been helping her, why would I go and reply to her? That's on her. That's on her. Universe will know, right? But my solicitor emailed her actually and cussed her out because he knows, because I tell him to send them an email who's left so they can't sell my programs. Queen of Swords. Why is this different? I apologise if you're new. That's just people that come in and out the community. I'm pretty open. I tell people what's happening because if I, you know, when you're connected with source, you don't really lie. What happens is when you come to tarot readings, they then slip in their opinions. I never give you my opinion. I tell you from source and then tell you my experience. Never, ever my opinion. And if it is, I'll say in my opinion, which is very, very rare. So I kind of open and just say, and whatever comes out my mouth, I feel that maybe you need to hear it. So you can know, in case you go onto Keisha's page and you see my cards, because she has them, which I gave her for free, and she made about how much from me. But anyway, it's Queen of Swords. So I tell you what happens in this community. Not only for that, so you know it's hard. I'm not up here saying it's really easy like others. Just all you got to do is walk barefooted in nature and hug a tree. I explained to you, people come and go, people rip people off. That's called life. It's called life. So it happens to me and I'm transparent. You have to be transparent. You have to be, as a good leader, which you lot are good. People who like, I'm the boss and I'm going to know what's happening in my business and only me, and you stay over there because you're smaller than me, are insecure that they're going to lose it and up their arse and in their ego. I tell mission people all the time, generally what I'm doing, but generally I don't say I'm gonna do this, because as soon as I get a download I do it. So for example, if I had a download to change this community to the New Earth community, then I record and say, hey people, I changed it from Twin Flames community to the New Earth community. I normally do it straight away, so I don't normally tell them, but I do tell them stuff. You see, I don't say I'm thinking about doing anything. I never think. When it comes from upstairs, I do it on the spot, even in the night, which I hate because I have to get up in the night and write it down. This is a different energy. So this is like, what is this? Hold on, I've got to figure out this one, because this is you. Oh, this is connected with your person. So this is the overall energy with the planets of the transits and the retrogrades. Retrograde means it's, people say revisiting, X is coming back, re. Retrograde means that the planets are transitioning closer to Earth. So, for example, if Mercury is in retrograde, which most people have heard of that, Mercury is about communication. So that planet comes closer to planet that is moves or transitions nearer to planet Earth. So communication gets messed up. And communication is also anything communication. I don't think, I think it's just ended. Mercury retrograde, I didn't even recognize. But yeah, so that's what retrograde means. Queen of Swords is about you. Oh, this is to do with the overall energy. You working on yourself. Yeah, Queen of Swords is cutting out. It's connected with the Page of Swords, but in a different way. This is leading you to be a stronger person and to tap into your intuition, stop lying to yourself and cutting out and getting enlightenment on things, people, situations, circumstances, to cut them out. Because you might say, well, you know, my person, all he's got to do is say he loves me. All he's got to do is come towards me. All he's got to do is, you know, do something which, you know, you might think is a, you know, he's a bit of a pussy, right? Well, the same with you. Well, why don't you tell your family what you want to do? Why don't you tell your family about your person? Why don't you tell your family that you're Starseed? Why don't you tell your family about tarot? Why don't you tell? It's the same thing. You just think, well, I ain't got a problem telling my family about my person. You might say he has a problem with saying about who I am, but you have a problem saying to your boss, no, I'm not going to work overtime tomorrow just because you want me to. I'm not going to go out on Friday with the girls just because you ring me, because you want to go out, because you fancy this guy and you don't want to go by yourself, so you drag me along. It's the same thing. The stuff that you're doing, it's stepping you up so your person steps up. You two are aligned, so it's like you're the in the world card, the woman is in the world card, meaning this world is run with the feminine energy. Doesn't mean we're the leaders, although we do lead this journey as a starseed, but that means this world is run of the energetic frequency of love, which the feminines are the nurturers. But on this actual earthly plane, the masculines rule because it's about foundation, which is a physicality. This world, the perception is a physicality. So on reality, this planet, we're equals, but most know about the world card of the physical world. The woman in the world card is the emotions. Actuality creates that physical on the outside because she's on the inner of the world card. This is understanding your journey fully, and I do understand it fully, as you can tell. So I want to say, you want to know more about it, I talk about snippets of all this in my playlist. If you want to know, okay, I'm going here, so let's grab these. So basically, this is you lead, they follow. If you're not leading, they won't follow. They will get onto their own way of doing things. The 10, it's the ending here, and probably because you pulled away and gone onto your own path, which is the correct way to do it. And then you trust what you're doing. You don't pull away and go on your own path thinking, okay, Sophia said it, so if I go over and do my own shit, my person's going to come. This is generally working on yourself as a starseed, getting your downloads from, look, angelic guidance and cutting people off. Because this one is, these two are pages. This one is kind of student-y, but you see she looks kind of skint. This one is more enlightened, more brighter. And this is being stubbornly with the ball here, stubbornly doing it, sticking at it, you see, and being wise with the mountains here as well, because the mountains represent the hermit goes on top of the mountain, right? And Buddha sits on the mountain apparently. But as I say, Buddha, why did he go on top of the mountain and sit cross-legged on the mountain? Because he couldn't sit cross-legged indoors with all his family giving him that. He had to go to the fucking mountain to get inner peace and healing. So if you're connected with friends and family, oh, my person is listening to friends and family because you are. It's the same alignment. It's the same alignment. Oh, I was just saying that, wasn't I? Not visualizing. I'm doing a video to you guys in Mission today about that. Not visualizing your past or future riches. This physical world, and I like to give the example of someone who was in Mission, who left, who I knew was going to leave, and I should have done a Queen of Swords to her. But I give people the opportunity. Sometimes I read people and I know they ain't going to last. But I can't say, listen, fuck off you, I know you're not gonna last, because I can read you. It's so weird because people, they stay, and then they're like, oh, now it's time for me to go. I think I should go do this by myself. And I'm like, I can read you, Keisha. I know that you're just tight and you worried about giving me money back, so you want to fuck off and keep all the money for yourself. I can read them. When you leave, I can read you. It's so interesting because I read your image, and when you go, you think, I can't read you when you leave. I can read you. So I know everyone who leaves has never left with the intention of building a community and going over there to do something different. They leave out of the lack mentality. The riches is someone that left this community and said that I was focused on money because I was telling people about the money program. I was making the money program. This physical world, and tarot is the physical is money. Pentacles is the physical. So obviously, as a light worker, as a starseed, as a twin flame, you're on this physical plane. You're interested in tarot because tarot is a story of your life. And tarot is connected with the physical, with pentacles. So it would be correct for a light worker, starseed, twin flame to make a program about money, because we are here to make people be free. And to be free, you need fucking money. To be free, you need fucking money. I'm teaching people in the Discord, in the mission program, about how to be an entrepreneur. And I'm sending them videos. And mission people, you're listening. How many times have you probably heard all these rich people I'm sending them saying, I'm buying a plane, an aeroplane, a helicopter. And it sounds stupid, but they interview them, say, why you want a helicopter or a plane? They say, because airlines time is not on my time. I want the freedom to go when I want to go. That's why they buy it. This planet is about being free. Humanitarian is about being free. Mission is about being free. If you have money, you are enslaved. You're enslaved with rules and laws that are man-made, when there are natural laws that, if abided by, there would be no killing, no stealing, no none of that. Natural laws. This is why this is here. Not visualizing your past or future riches, because you need to do that. We are on the earthly plane, yes, but I've already said earth, air, water, fire. You need to go into the visualization, which is the imagination state of awareness. Altered state of awareness means altered state of reality, which is a multi-dimensional. We are multi-dimensional states, which means visualization, which is, like I said, swords are thought form. Form is energy. Emotions, energy, emotion. Wands, ether. So those are all the energetic frequencies which engages with visualization, which is an altered state of altered realm of reality, which most just, oh, well, I'm on the planet Earth, let me get this job on this planet Earth to get more money, and miss out the other visualization, which is part of manifestation, because tarot, the magician card, has all the alchemical elements, doesn't it? He has all the tools on the table, which is earth, air, water, fire, caps, swords, all of them. That's the magician card. That's what people miss out, and that's why they have this 10 of Wands, the burdens. That's why it's next to the Lovers and the Judgment and the Star card and the Path, to show people, like I said, this is about you as your true purpose as a starseed, light worker, twin flame. It's not just about your person, but your person is here is a prime example, so that you go through these burdens with your person to strip back that belief system from television programs. Television programs you to do it. Go and get a job. Go and get a stupid certificate. Go and get graduate, right? That's what that programs you to believe. And forget all the other alchemical elements. That's why I said to her, put this like it's like he's jumping into the Fool's journey on a 10 of Wands. Just say that the oppression, the burden is because you're not understanding it. So let's finish with, that's enough of that. Let's see what he or she is thinking or feeling. I know what he's thinking or feeling. They're getting those love arrows in their arse. Big time. Right? That's it there, look. You see it? The hands of God, source, jar, whatever you want to call it. I call it them lot upstairs because there's so many. You don't limit it to just one. I am trying to overcome my commitment issues. This is you about being committed to what you're really here for. And stop being confused about, well, I'm just a tarot reader, so I'm a light worker. Oh, I'm a speaker, so I'm just a tarot reader, so I'm enlightened. I'm a speaker, so I'm enlightened. I'm a this, so I'm the chosen one. You have to be committed fully to the cause and know that you're more than what the true purpose of it is. It's not even like tarot readers, speakers, Reiki. I'm not going to say healers because I swear to God, I'm happy to argue out with someone about who calls himself a healer. Reiki, acupuncture. It's not even if there's a community with all of them in together helping. If there is, maybe there is. But what are they doing? It's not about that. It's not about that. It's about incorporating as much as possible. We are infinite consciousness, unlimited, multi-dimensional beings. And you're just doing tarot. For fuck's sake. I am showing people in my mission program how the rich poor and their humans talking about how they're buying planes and why is that human any different than you? They have the same amount of time. They have the same brain, right? Just if you're born with an air sign, it just means you think more. Every sign has a positive and a negative. You see, you just have to look. Everything on this world is positive and negative. Doesn't mean everyone that's rich is thinks about is an air sign. Oh, they're very clever. That's stupid. It's not so at all. If someone can do it, you can do it. No one probably heard about my image reading. Everyone in mission, I get them to pull out their image reading within them. When one person can do it, someone else can do it. No one talked about galactic skills. Now, with this community, people talk about what is my galactic skill. People want to know what is their gift. I tell them what their gifts are. What you can do, what I can do. I can see energy. I can read your subconscious. I can tell you timelines. That's that kind of thing. This is about you committing to it fully. Then they commit to you. That's it. The commitment with your person, the 1111, is when you get on the path. Most are not on their path. That's why they're not with their person. When you get on the correct path and unite with others and collaborate, can you see, and make the tie without actually the actuality of a legal contract. Hence why I don't have a legal contract when it comes to mission. They can come and go as they feel. I don't want to hold or bound anyone. But you get solicitor's letter if you leave saying you're not allowed to sell my programs because some people think that they can for some stupid reason. Then you understand that. That's why there's just a, look, you can choose. This is about freedom. This free will experience called the free will experience. All light workers have the free will experience. It's about freedom. You can both untie that and leave at any time. The thing is that if you let someone go, they want to be with you because they feel free. And that keeps them. It's the opposite what you've been programmed from television. Tie them with kids, a mortgage, marriage. No. If you don't do that and you say come when you want, they have the 99% of wanting to hold them, so they gravitate to the freedom. You were born free. See this woman naked. You were a starseed. She's naked to teach people how you were born a sovereign, free person. That's what you're here to teach people. You're born free. You are now. She's an adult. You go back to your birthright state. That's why she's naked, and teach people about freedom and about this planet is of emotions. That's why the water's there, right? And heal. Star card is healing. Shine like a fucking star as you are. Fucking towery doing in a fucking superstar. You lot are fucking superheroes. The romantic films are made about twin flames. The fucking Superman, the superheroes. Look, me, I'm Superman. Superwoman. Well, I don't know if Superwoman can see. I know Superman can see through things. I can see into you, right? The superhero films are made about us. And you're fucking, I've got some crystals I sell on Etsy shop. What the fuck? No, that's a soulmate. The soulmate is a physicality. We are here to do things for the fucking alien and from the stars. This is when you get your lover. This is when you get your person. And this is why you're here. So a massive reading. So like I said, when you commit and get on your path, so will they. But the energy is making that happen. I'm out. Speak to you later.